Even though he's a made-up character, I feel like I'm offending someone. Hillary Clinton's a cunt. I feel like I'm offending, I don't know. Is Spaniard a slur? It probably is. If it's not, it will be. Hey, Spaniard cunt. That sounds racist. But then so does like, hey, white honky Caucasian motherfucker. That sounds kind of, you can't be mean. You can't be mean to me. The worst looking at me right now, the way I stand today, the worst you're going to say is I have long hair. I must like to suck a dick. And then I would go, well, I don't like to suck a dick. In my head, I would say this. Well, I don't like to suck dick. But if I say that, I'd be like, well, dude, you're a cocksucker. I'm not a cock. And then it would be that whole thing. And I would just feed into him. So instead, what I would do would be like, yeah, I'll suck your dick right now. I'll suck your dick until you come in my mouth, faggot. I'll suck your dick and I'll suck your buddy's dick. And then when you're both recharging your balls because I made you both come in my mouth, I'll suck your father's dick until he comes. And then hopefully he'll last longer than you two post-pubescent 18 plus fucking assholes. And then I'll suck both your dicks again, motherfucker. Who's a cocksucker now? And they'll be like, you are. And frankly, I'm a little turned on. And I'll be like, good. Get your dick out. Put it in my mouth. And that's how you fight homophobia, kids. Suck their dicks. If people are being homophobic, suck their dicks, make them think you're gay, and then it's a hate crime. If they do anything after that, Your Honor, I sucked his dick, Your Honor. He definitely knew I was gay. I looked in his eyes with his dick in my mouth. I said, thank you for the cum-cum. And then I tickled his balls a little bit as I slid his cock out of my throat. And then I gurgled his cum, swallowed, and went, If that's not gay as fuck, Your Honor, if that doesn't qualify me as a full-blown homosexual man, I would like to see the fine print and what I can do to correct myself. That man then beat the shit out of me in front of his father while I was sucking his dad's dick. He kicked me in the back of the fucking head and called me a cock fucker. That's a hate crime, Your Honor. I still have a little bit of scabbing in my esophagus from throating all the rods that day. I did it with a smile, Your Honor. I did it loudly and proudly. And then he brutally beat the fuck out of me while I was filleting his father's cock, while I was running it down the old pipe. They all seemed to enjoy it. They were high-fiving. One of them tried to fuck me in the ass, and I said, you don't fuck my ass fucks you, bitch. That was more for me that I got fucked in the ass, because I'm a proud homosexual man, Your Honor. I've sucked so many dicks. I've couldn't even count. It's, you know, when you're in prison and you scratch like a tick on the wall, and that's like a day you're in jail, and then you have a bunch of ticks, and you're like, that's like, I've been in here for like 4 months. If I did that with dicks, I would just carve a hole right through the wall. The whole wall would be gone. It would just be tick, and then I'd run out of rooms for ticks, so I'd have to tick inside the tick, and then remember that had 2 ticks, and eventually I would just tick right through the fucking wall, and I would escape from prison from the amount of dicks I sucked. That is pure homosexuality, Your Honor. This man is a hate crime enthusiast, and I would appreciate you putting him behind bars, preferably not the cell in which I escaped from carving ticks in the wall from all the dicks I sucked. That is a very escapable cell, and I would appreciate him not getting in there because I don't want him to escape and beat the living fuck out of me again. I would like to suck his dad's dick in peace. Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case. If you could point me in the nearest direction of the all-male swim squad, I would like to get back to my stomach pumping. Mama's hungry. Mama's hungry for seed. Mama needs to eat. Mama needs to gurgle some cum. Your Honor. I feel like at that point, the judge would probably just interrupt you until you get the fuck out. Imagine that was like your defense is, it's like he called me a faggot and then beat me up. And then your defense was, yeah, he knew I was gay. It wasn't like, oh, a friend, like a faggot, like a friendly faggot. It was an aggressive faggot, Your Honor. I was sucking his dick and he called me a faggot and punched me. I live in the gay district of Toronto. Like literally, like if you Google the gay district of Toronto, I live less than a block from the intersection you will get a result for. And I have been yelling faggot for a very long time now. That was one hell of a rant on sucking dicks in front of a judge, but I stand by it. And that's really the whole point of today's episode, is that you should suck all the dicks, especially with glasses like this on. These are very cock enthusiast glasses, and I'd like to thank, not even our sponsor, but I'd like to thank fucking the company. If you really give a shit, just rewind the episode. The fucking Furmu, whatever they are. They're plastic shit, man. Who gives a fuck? fuck this company. Although the case is cool. I'll keep the case for like fucking my heroin kit. I mean, you gotta stay skinny, man. If you're not banging heroin, you're gonna get fat. There's no carbs in heroin. There might be a lot. It might be only carbs. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I am not a botanist. I'm not a fucking scientist. I've never looked at the molecule breakdown of heroin. I just inject it straight to my cock.